Welcome back, everyone! This is Juranitis bringing you Feed the Beast 1710. Today we are starting on episode 80, and today we are going to be playing more with these seeds. It's been a couple of hours, and so far only the Ordo seed is holding out. All of the others have finished. While I've been waiting for these things to grow, I've been doing some infusion crafting. We have a couple extra lamps of growth. I actually have another 8 here for when I expand this even further. I'm tempted to bring this pipe down right here and just put more right there. The effects of the lamps do stack, so it will help. And I also have put more rituals of the Green Grove in place. Also, it plans to expand. The think tank was getting a little bit too close, so I had to move it over here and down one. Still links, still works, still working fine. I took another stack of those out and just threw them in to be crystallized because honestly I don't need them at this point, but I don't know, I just kept making them for, I don't know, reasons that I can't explain. Why are you holding out at 86%? You're driving me nuts. I can't right click you. Anyway, whatever. Alright, so now that we have some of these complete, we can go ahead and move ourselves forward. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and break this one, being Perdito, and you'll see that when we broke it, we got sand, which has Terra and Perdito as its aspects. And if we look at the dirt now has one Perdito as its, the dirt has one Perdito stored in it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and break the rest of these. Air got me an air seed. Water should get me a water seed. Fire should get me an Ignis shard. Terra should get me a Terra shard. And I'm not sure exactly what Ordo is going to get me. Kind of surprised. I didn't expect a stack of sand. I mean, this is a very slow way to get sand, mind you, but the imbued grains are pretty cool. Actually, I should probably go ahead and scan these. Always good to scan new stuff. Okay, so these are all going to be the same. Still neat. I like it. And you are really just going to sit there. That's fine. Alright, so a stack of sand is pretty good, I gotta say. Alright, so we now have the infused seeds of Perdito. Did I scan these? That's a very good question now, isn't it? Oh, wow. That actually has quite a bit of stuff on it. Okay, they all scan the same, though, so that's cool. Alright, awesome. So we're going to go ahead and attempt our first crossbreed. Okay, so this has earth, and this has water. So if we swap these over, actually I don't want to swap them over. I'm just going to put the Terra seed, and I'm going to place it on the aqua dirt. Okay, now you can see that we have Terra here, and the dirt is aqua. So this will now grow, and we have a percentage chance to get Victus seeds out of it. Now we might wind up, it actually might take more than one iteration. It's not guaranteed to breed. So that's kind of a thing you have to worry about. Aha! I saw that. Yes! Alright, what do we get for this? Glass? Glass doesn't have Ordo on it. That is a horrible source of Ordo. As a matter of fact, wow. Unexpected, but still very cool. Now, as we can see here, this Terra seed has 1 Terra, and of course the block has 1 water. So let's see, fire plus air is going to equal Lux. So we're going to take the air seed and put it on the fire here, and that should make Lux when it finishes growing. Alright, what else can we mix of the primals to make something useful? Ignis plus air, but we put the air on the Ignis, that's fine. And Victus, let's see, what other ones, because I can't remember Aqua and Ordo, Perdito and Ignis. What two primals can we combine here? Why am I looking at that part of this book? That is not where I need to look. Here we go. Okay. Vacuous, Tenebrae, Air, and Herba. Air, Modus, Ignis. Ignis plus Perdito makes Gellum. So I can make Gellum. Not really sure. That's not really one of the things I would probably want so greatly. But that's one of the possibilities. So Ignis and Perdito. Victus and Terra, Ordo, Air, and Ignis. We got that one cooking. And let's see. Air plus Ordo is Modus. Let's make Modus. We've got Air. And let's toss some Order seeds on the Air and attempt to make Modus. Alright, now we got to try to keep track of this, because if I lose track of this, it could get very, very sticky. So now we have Perdito, Ignis, and Aqua left. And I don't know, what else can we make with that? Let me search through here real quick. Alright, so I've chosen which ones I'm going to go for. I've planted the Aqua on the Terra to make a second chance at having a Victus seed. So we've got Terra on Aqua here and Aqua on Terra here, so it's going to try for 2 Victus. When I was going through the book, I realized that Victus is used for a lot of different, transmutations. So having 2 Victus seeds isn't going to hurt my feelings. Plus, one of them might not transform. It gives me a better chance to actually do something useful there. And 2 of these have already hit 14%. 3 of these 14%. Nice. So this one I was Air and Fire, so we're going for Lux. This one is Order and Chaos. Ordo and Perdito. We got Air and Ordo. I really should have created a spreadsheet. Permutatio, Perdito, and Ordo, which is this one here. This one is Ordo and Aqua? I've really got to make a spreadsheet to keep track of what I'm trying to do, because this is going to get bad. Air and Precantatio. Now, that's one I really wanted to make Aurum. But Precantatio is Vacuos and Potentia. I got a while to go before I get to that point. Here we go. Air and Perdito is... Oh, wait. Air and Perdito is Vacuos. I could have made Vacuos. Alright. Well, in any case, Aqua and Perdito also makes... well, anyway. In a little bit of time, you wouldn't think that I'd forget what I was trying to make here. But I did. So, go figure. Whew, hey, yeah, that's cool. Alright, so I need to... You know what would be a good way to do this? With signs. I wonder if I have any signs. I have 14 signs. Let's see if we can't do this. Oh wow, 57%. It's nice to see when the lamps of growth actually do something useful. Actually, let me just show you something real quick, just for fun. Just to give you an idea of how much accelerating I'm doing here. I'm going to plant a normal seed right here. Yeah, that's actually fairly quick. So that's how fast a normal seed grows, and these guys are getting all of that and some. I'm really liking that. That one's growing so fast, though. Now, this one actually does make sense, because this is Terra growing in Aqua dirt. Okay, from what I understand, and I could be wrong, but I think this is how it works, dirt that has Aqua as the aspect that's in it, it encourages the plants to grow faster. So if you have dirt that has a lot of Aqua stored in it, the plants on that will grow faster than the others, which actually makes sense. This one's at 57 and all the others are barely doing anything. So I might go ahead and craft myself a bunch of Aqua seeds and just... I mean, it would be best if I did this on a server where it was on all the time, because then these would just grow and I just log in, and swap them out every little bit. But since every time I stop playing, I turn this game off and it doesn't continue to run, it makes this a little bit more tedious in the way of, doing this kind of thing. So, keep that in mind. That being said, I'm going to have to actually stop recording now and wait for these to grow, and we'll be back once we have them figured out. Now, when I'm in between segments here, I'm going to go ahead and craft myself a bunch of infused seeds. I'm not sure which aspects I want to make. I'd have to actually do some really, really good planning ahead to try to figure out which seeds I'm going to need the most of. And I might just make a bunch of aqua seeds and just fill in the rest of these grids with all aqua. And that will make it so that these seeds will grow faster after I start making new versions. Because like when I get the Lux seed, I don't want the Lux seed to go with anything else. I'm gonna grow it by itself so I can get whatever it produces, and there that will be able to be used. So once I get Lux will stand over by itself, and I don't want to go any further. But if that Lux is sitting on dirt that has aqua in it already, well, then that plant will grow faster. So I got to figure out exactly how I want to do that, and I also have to let these guys grow. So I'm going to make some more seeds, let these guys grow, and I'll be back. Alrighty. Now I've got to stop saying alrighty every time I start back after a section. I've noticed I do that like almost every time, and I got to stop doing that. So in between sections just then, I've been sitting here waiting for these things to grow. I went ahead and crafted up 3 more of each of the primals. There's the 3 water, air, fire, Perdito, order, and then the 3 terra are over here. And I went ahead and removed the glass from in between the blocks. That way I can actually look at this and it says, oh look, terra in the dirt and water in the air above the dirt. I saw that. Something grew a little bit. Good boys. So, if I need to, I can destroy the dirt to get rid of any aspects. Maybe I'll grow extra seeds. Honestly, I just want to sit here and see that just grew right there. And it's encouraging to see stuff grow. And the more seeds I have out, the more I get to see them grow. I also crafted myself some more lamps of growth. I now have, 4, 8, 16, 32 lamps of growth running here constantly. But we have our first, 86 still. This one is mature. So this is water in the dirt, terra planted in it. So let's break this and hope for some Victus. Come on, cross your fingers. And we wound up with, sweet, we got a Victus seed. Yay. Alright, so now we have aqua and terra here in this dirt. And we also have a Victus seed. I was kind of hoping one of these would get done so I could have some aqua in this dirt. But, let's see, 29, 14, 14. You just became a Victus seed. So yay, we now have a Victus seed. And you can see that we have 0 growth, nothing in the dirt, but it shows Victus here. Sweet. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this aqua seed, and I'm going to plant it back over here because I can try for another Victus. And apparently, like I said, a lot of stuff uses Victus. And Victus is used to make a lot of other things that are then used to make, like here, Victus and Vacuos is Fames. That's wonderful. Victus and Modus is Bestia. Okay. Then we've got Victus and Aqua is Limus. Victus and Terra is Herba. I mean, we have a lot of possibilities here. So, and a lot of the things that Victus makes are then used to make other aspects as well. So Victus and Perdito is Mortus. So, I mean, and then of course, Mortus plus Victus is Spiritus, I believe. Spiritus, Victus plus Mortus. So yeah, Victus is used a lot. So having lots of Victus, not a bad idea. So yeah, letting that grow is going to be just fine. Getting extra Victus is going to be fine. 57, 86. Come on, give me one more. No. Okay. So it's late. This is taking longer than I expected it to. I knew it was going to take a while, but it's getting to be a little bit late for me. I'm going to leave my game running while I go to sleep because I'm tired and I don't have to work tomorrow. So when I get up in the morning, hopefully the game won't crash while it's running overnight. And as long as it doesn't, then hopefully all of these will be grown in the morning. And when we come back next section, all of these will be ready to be harvested, and maybe we'll get ourselves some new seeds. So it'll be just a few seconds for you guys, or pretty much instantly for you guys. But I'm gonna go, sleep for 8 hours. So see you here in just a second. Good morning. We're back, and everything has grown. I'm actually quite happy with it. I actually woke up this morning and I said, "Ooh, I bet everything's grown," and I came running out here. So let's take a look. Everything is mature, as it very well should be, running as long as it has. So I'm gonna go ahead and break the plants that I don't expect anything special from. Where's my magnet? Oh, that's right, it got destroyed. Yeah, the update. So I'll just get my magnet ring back out. I was using the sigil of magnetization. Um, sure. Whatever's wrong with you. Okay, so that should be 1, 2, 3 of these, 3 of those. Good. Order, order, order. That's a bunch of glass. Still don't understand why glass comes out of those. Perdito gets me sand. 3 and 3, so nothing special there. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm flying. This should now... Okay. I don't know what the deal with that is. Okay, fire gets me the fire seeds. Still 3 again, so far I haven't had any seeds reproduce. It is possible, mind you, but I don't know how exactly it's done. I know that the more Perdito that is in the soil, the more chance it has of getting you extra seeds, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so here we go. First things first, let's put away... I guess I won't have to worry about ever having glass again. I should be quite good to go on that. Alright, so what do we get from our Victus seeds? Eggs. Well, actually, that kind of makes sense that we would get eggs. Because, Victus. So, yeah, 8 Victus, 8 eggs. That's kind of cool. So, let's see. I think we're going to, instead of growing more Victus, we're going to attempt to change this. And let's see. I had planned out which one I wanted to do, but I didn't write it down because I'm a genius. So, yeah. I wonder if we got our Modus seed. It doesn't really matter. I can't use it yet. We have to grow one. Victus plus Aqua equals Limus. See, I don't need to worry about that. I don't need to get Limus because Victus itself gives me eggs, and eggs have Limus on it. So I don't have to worry about breeding to Limus. There we go. Victus plus Perdito is going to get us Mortus. So let's get this Victus seed, and I'm going to put it... Yeah, here we go. Here's a Perdito. So that should get us Mortus. At least that's what we're going to try for. Alright, so let's see if we got anything else. This one is air and fire. Should get us Lux. Let's see if we're lucky. We wound up with a 4th air seed, so no luck again. Put that one back. This one is water and earth. This should be another Victus seed. Nope, just aqua. That's fine. Oh, that's right. Okay, I was like, what is that noise? We're making more elementum. Okay, so this one is order and chaos. Not sure what that's supposed to make. Of course, I should know. I'm just, really tired because I just woke up. So we got the primals. Let's toss the primals in here. That way I don't have to worry about it. What do we get? Permutatio. That's right. We were trying for Permutatio. All right, cool. So now this one has Victus in the soil. I'm going to leave it there so I can use it. But this one has Aqua, so we're going to put the Permutatio there. That's cool. I'm breeding seeds. This is significantly harder than breeding seeds from Agricraft, but, you know. Okay, so fire plus Perdido should be Gellum. And we just got Ignis back again, so no big surprise there. Put that back. Water and Earth. This is another attempt at Victus. And we wound up with Aqua again. And this one is Air and Order. And we wound up with Modus. Yay, we got Modus. That's cool. And I'm stuck. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put the Modus here. Actually, we need to make sure that Modus plus, well, Permutatio and Modus plus Aqua. I hope that doesn't make anything, because I don't want to make anything out of it. I don't think it's going to. Air and Aqua is Tempestus. I might have to plant an air seed on an aqua seed here for the next incarnation of this. But no, I don't think anything's going to happen there, so sweet. Now we have Modus. I'm kind of curious what Modus is going to be when it gives it to me. But that's cool. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm off the next, today I don't have to work. So I'm just going to kick back with a movie or 3. And I'm going to replant seeds and start breeding the different aspects. And basically I'm going to stop and take another, I don't know, 6-7 hour break and see how many seeds I can breed up and see what kind of cool stuff I get from them. And I'll be back. Welcome back. Oh wait, no, never mind. It has been so long between segments that I was just like, I'm starting a new episode, right? No, I'm still on the one I was working on. This is now Monday night. The last section I recorded was Saturday mid-morning. Just so you guys know, I was working Friday night, then Saturday, and then I've been working all day Sunday, and now here we are Monday. Just to give you an idea, it's been several days. By the way, before I forget, thank you to Zex Marquise. He's an amazing Gundam pilot. I really like his alter ego, Miliardo Peacecraft. Amazingly great guy. Very good with Epion. Thank you to Zex Marquise, one of my viewers. He left a comment Sunday morning on the last episode where I started with these seeds, and he reminded me that I can use the Agricarnations and to bring the autonomous activator closer down so it's right above the plant. So yes, thank you very much. It does seem to have accelerated it a little bit more. It still takes absolutely forever, but hey, what can you do? So I have not created any new seeds. Okay, I should have, but I didn't. And I didn't do it for 2 reasons. One, these seeds are not going to be useful for the purpose that I have wanted them to be useful for. My original idea was that whatever popped out of each of these seeds would then go straight into the alchemical furnace down there and straight into the jars. And that I wouldn't use the jars often enough to make a big difference. But the fact is that sometimes these things drop unusual items, and therefore I cannot automate it to do that. Now, these seeds are still really cool, and I'm still going to leave them here and let them grow. I found through my breeding processing, and did I say breeding process, that this is actually really still an amazing setup, and these are really cool items to play with. But as far as like automation for great usage, not so much. Okay, now I have 3 of the normal seeds left over. I have 2 aquas and 1 of the Victus. Okay, now every single one of these seeds over here is full grown, and it is of a different type. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and go down the line, starting in the back here, break each of these crops and see what they each give us. This one is Permutatio. I don't think this one gives me anything too amazing. Yeah, that's copper. Yep, so copper, which has Permutatio on it. Very neat. This one is Beastia. This one's interesting. Apparently the Beastia... Nice, already got some growth. Oh, no, I just... Yeah, it's trying, but it ain't getting nowhere. Whatever. Beastia, very cool thing. Beastia drops spawn eggs. Spawn entity eye of ender signal dot name. I have no idea what it is. While breeding, I've gotten 2 of these done already, and they gave me, hang on, I'll just bring it up real quick. Okay, not spawn eggs, just spawn. Yeah, here we go. I got a block of TNT and a small fireball. So apparently the Beastia gives you random egg spawn things, but sometimes they're not actually things that you spawn. I'm not gonna right click that block of TNT because it's scary. Okay, Vacuos. Vacuos is actually a really interesting one. I wouldn't mind having an entire room full of Vacuos crops, and I'll tell you why. They drop you a bucket, but it's a bucket of random thing. Okay, Energized Glowstone. Now, I've actually gotten quite a few Vacuos done here. Let's see. I should be able to show you real quick. During my breeding process, I actually had quite a few of these come through. And we now have... Yeah, so... Oh, look, that's the first time we've gotten a second. Okay, we got 2 buckets of glowstone, 2 resonant ender, milk no. We got a blood bucket, a destabilized redstone, a blazing pyrotheum, a liquefacted coal, and an etching acid. No, the etching acid is probably mine from back before, but yeah, because I didn't actually breed that many. So it's actually really cool as to some of the stuff that can come out of these things. Okay, moving on. Potentia. Potentia? Yeah. You want to see the funny there? Potentia gives you Alumentum. I just automated Alumentum. Now, my automated Alumentum's a lot faster than that Alumentum, but so that one's not as great. This one is Mortus. This one gives me bones. 32 bones. I mean, it's not a small number of bones, but it's still bones. And then Lux. Lux I like. Lux gives me glowstone. Now, it doesn't always give me glowstone. It gave me Nitor once. Excuse me. All right, and past that, we're going to be doing Spiritus. Spiritus, last time it gave me Netherrack. And this time it gave me Soul Sand. Okay, well, either way, I guess it's a random thing. Thing is, each of these crops don't always give you the same thing. Sometimes they do. Like, the Permutatio, every time I've harvested Permutatio, it has had copper in it. So, whichever. All right, this one is Herba. Herba gives you random saplings, which is actually kind of cool because I've gotten a couple saplings that I didn't even really know what they are. One of them is actually like sapling.block.name or something like that. It was, hang on. Yeah, block.sapling.name. No idea. But I got a willow sapling. These say oak, but it's supposed to be dark oak, I think. 632, 767, 65. Yeah, so I don't even know exactly what that is. I got a great wood sapling once as well. So that's cool. All right, moving on down the line. By the way, every single one of these seeds was bred from one of the original seeds that I had. So, neat. The Agrocarnations don't seem to actually be working. They apply a bone meal effect, I think. You can see that it's giving the little particle effects, but it's not actually growing them at all. It does seem that they grow faster. Maybe if it happens to hit it when it's doing a growth tick, I don't know, but whatever. This one is Precantatio, or Magic. This one, it just gives you shards, which I think is sad, really. A single shard. I have so many of those to begin with. Humanus. Humanus, you know what? We'll do that one in a minute. That one's special. I really like that one. This one is Cognito, or Brains, and this gives you enchanted books, which is actually kind of cool. Random enchanted books. This one is Aurum. Aurum gives you Wispy Essences. Wispy Essences come in whatever... Where did the seed go? Get back here. So I like that. We could use that to do what I want to do, but again, I would just create a mob farm. It'd be so much easier and faster. So yeah, no greatness there. I mean, they're cool, and if I had like an entire like chunk worth of them, that's all they were, it'd be really awesome too. All right, this one is Sano. Sano, I'm not really sure. I've never actually gotten something out of a Sano before. It gave me a golden apple. Isn't that neat? All right, this one is Alienus. I'm going to assume that's going to give me... Oh, Eye of Ender. Nice. And let's see. Arbor is going to give me just wood. It gave me stairs. Jacaranda wood stairs. Sure, why not? And Tutamin. This one should be interesting. Oh, it gave me a diamond chest plate. Okay, I'm not going to argue with that. And this one should just be Victus, which is always eggs, apparently. And let's see. This one is Modus. Modus seems to give you random rail tracks. So in this case, it gave me just a normal track. I've had it give me an energized track before, so it's not necessarily specific. Instrumentum seems to give you a random, like, thaumium item. Like, this is a thaumium shovel. I've gotten the thaumium axe, I think, twice while breeding, so that's cool too. And then Fabrico. I don't think I've ever harvested Fabrico before. It gave me a block of smoky quartz. Do I have my... Does that have Fabrico on it? No, it's Potentia. Sure, block of smoky quartz, because why not? So, lots of interesting things come out of these. Nothing that I'm going to write home about. They're not going to work for the purpose that I wanted them for. But, you know, still, definitely cool, definitely worth looking at. So, the last one, of course, is Humanus. And this one is actually really cool. It gives you a random golem animation core. Okay, which is actually really cool. And I really think that that's an amazing thing for these to come up with. The fact that it's random is kind of meh. But ultimately, it is kind of cool that you get them. So, let's see. Let's look in here real quick, because we're out of time for the episode, and I've got stuff to do. But, if we look here, we've gotten an animation core of Chop, an Alchemy one, a Gather, a Fill, and a Use, or 2 Use. So, yeah, I've been... The Humanus, I had several Humanus, because you had to grow Humanus to get Instrumentum, and you needed another Instrumentum to make Fabrico. So I had several Humanus going, and that was actually really cool. So I'm going to leave these here. Oh, wait. We forgot the... we forgot Tenebris, which is, of course, Obsidian. So what I'm going to do in between episodes is I'm going to go ahead and leave this and let them grow. I might do some more breeding off camera. Honestly, after all the time I've spent breeding lately, I'm rather tired of it. But we're probably going to move on. While I was waiting for them to breed, by the way, I programmed the ME system to crystallize all of the 49 different essences. So now if I were to go in here... Oh, and I made like a bunch of all of them. I programmed the system to make all of the essences so I can order up any kind of essence that I want now. Because I was bored and breeding took forever. So, like, how do we only have 127? Oh, because we've been making stuff with them. So yeah, I can now order up any of these. So anytime I need to do infusion crafting, I can just go ahead and use these to make the stuff, and the golems downstairs will disperse it. So yeah, that's kind of a thing. But these are cool. I'm going to leave them run. I'm going to get a set of golems up here that will be to make this into a farm. I'm going to do that off camera because, well, you know what? Maybe I'll start next episode. Next episode, I'll start with putting the golems to work up here, and then we'll move on to something else. So until next time, this is Jaronitis signing off on episode 80 of my Let's Play series. Like me if you like me, subscribe if you want to see what I get into next, and as always, help spread the gaming!